Okay, and then will that just go away? All right. Good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm looking over here. I always check my mic, make sure it's on. All right. Hope you're doing well. Cold front came through. Did spark off some pretty big thunderstorms this morning down to our south and also to the southeast. They didn't last very long, but from 9 to 10 o'clock did have some wind gusts to 60 miles an hour and some quarter-size hail with some of the strongest thunderstorms. Well, from here, we're going to be looking at a pretty nice afternoon, kind of partly cloudy, then mostly sunny and drier. I still think it's going to be a hot day, highs in the upper 90s, despite the frontal boundary pushing through. It would have been nice to pick up some of the rain. We've got a deficit of 5.3 inches of rain. I do see some on the horizon. Maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain is possible the 25th through the 30th, and that does include Memorial Day weekend. Isn't that the way it usually works? Temperature right now, 90 degrees. We're really warming up with that dry air. Not a lot of cooling behind the front, but definitely a lot of drying. Dry air cools very efficiently and warms very efficiently. The record is 100, set back in 1996, and I think we're going to be very close to that. Right around 99 is what I'm going to go with for a high temperature. If you've got anything planned this evening, temperatures will be in the 90s out there tonight. So a pretty warm evening out there. All right, let's take a look at the frontal boundaries. Now, the front, I need to redraw this. Last time I drew it was several hours ago. So it has pushed through San Antonio. There still are some showers down to the south and east between here and Houston. You can see that frontal boundary there into Louisiana and also into Arkansas. But notice right behind the front, not a lot of cooling, but a lot of drying, and we're warming up rapidly. Dallas-Fort Worth, though, in the 70s. Dallas-Fort Worth, by the way, highs today will only be in the mid-80s. Wouldn't that be really, really nice? Let's take a look at what's going on around the country really quick. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, big difference in our highs here in South Texas versus North Texas. Wichita, Kansas, high temperatures in the 70s, and some storms if you're flying to Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, or Indiana. May have to run across. You'll run across some thunderstorm action there. All right, some of us in the southern counties, southeastern counties, did pick up a thunderstorm this morning. I think our next opportunity is going to be a very slight chance on Thursday night, as we head into Sunday and Monday. Let's see if I can get there. Sunday, there we go, Sunday and into Monday. We've got a chance for some showers and some thunderstorms as well. I think some of those will linger into Tuesday and Wednesday. And again, between, like, say, the 25th, 29th, we've got a chance for about 1 to 2 inches of rain, which would be really nice. All right, here's our look at our high temperatures for today, about 99. There still is a chance this afternoon, mainly south and east of our viewing area, of a thunderstorm along that frontal boundary. Even though we'll hit 99 today with the drier conditions, look at the heat index, only mid-90s, 94. So feeling a lot drier. Let's take a look at the 14-day forecast for the next several days. Today is a KENS 5 weather impact alert because of the high temperatures close to 100. 96 for a high tomorrow. That's behind the frontal boundary. Again, not really much of a help, but we'll take what we can get, I guess. And 97 degrees for Thursday and Friday. Humidity is going to be up on Thursday, so I'm going to go with 101 for the heat index. Saturday and Sunday, mid to upper 90s for the beginning of Memorial Day weekend. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we've got chances for showers and thunderstorms, high temperatures in the low to mid-90s. So the temperature's coming down a little bit, more cloud cover, and a chance for showers and thunderstorms. And then I think the first week of June looks to be pretty hot. Highs in the upper 90s. All right. Well, thank you so much for streaming. I'm going to go run do the noon show. Make sure and watch us 4, 5, 6, and 10. And also, I will be back tomorrow morning. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.